Hello, everyone. What's up? We got a lot of people in the chat.
Greetings. Yes, lots of
We
people.
got we got Eric. Um, we have the Prime Vault. Yeah, a lot of people here. More than I expected.
Yeah. Well,
I
it's your
see we're
first
talking
ever stream for
for this live
for
series. Yeah.
yeah.
Hello. Hello, Eric. But yeah, there's a lot to talk about. First of all, to the American side or anybody, happy Thanksgiving or happy late Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Happy late Thanksgiving, everybody. So, what's the plan for today, Devin?
Well, there's going to be a couple things. We definitely have some shills in the list. Um like Autobot Sonic again. Apparently, he posted some. Wasn't it season 2 something?
So Autobot Sonic has posted a ranking of every episode of seasons 2 and 3 of Earthspark.
How much do you want to bet that he's gonna pretty much like most of it? What's your bet?
Well,
Yep,
I will
Eric,
say
you get it. It is
a
full skills.
I took a peek at the final listing. I just took a peek, and he put 4 separate episodes on a tier called Peak, 10 out of 10,
Oh, oh my
and
gosh! Like,
only one is like at the bottom,
yeah, and
and it
yeah,
happens to be one of my favorites. So,
yeah. I'm with you, Prime Vault. He is probably the most shill of shills.
yep.
Like,
Today we're gonna
at
make fun of
least
him.
the other shills again. And he's not a pleasant person to listen to. Like, Eric was there when we roasted him last time with the update one.
Yeah.
I have no problem to join again if you want to. Yeah, I can always send the link again, or Mark can send the link.
I can try.
But
Let's see
yeah,
if
we
I
got. But yeah,
remember
we
how.
got Autobot Sonics on the list.
We also have another video made
Yeah,
by a
another video.
person named Lily Wednesday.
I was
It
about
is
to
called
say,
The Transformers, a Cursed Franchise.
yep, the cursed franchise, and we watched a bit of it, and I'm like, this is like one of the most disgraceful videos that we have ever seen. But you
Yep.
know who is the worst Transformer Shield TFI creations? Um, yeah,
I
probably.
don't know, man.
I mean, Mark knows a
TFI
bit
guy is
more
up
about
there.
behind the. Oh yeah, TF Hype guy, major shill. Which he was gonna get thrown on anyway. Probably not video wise, but just TF Hype guy in general. He appears to be an Earthspark hater, but he's kind of a massive crybaby in
He
real
really
life.
is. I had him on one time, that when I had a channel. And yeah, he was nice enough until I came up with one problem with the movie of Transformers 1, and he bowed out immediately. He
Yeah,
just left the stream. He was such a pussy.
which yeah, he's such a little coward. Like
Yeah.
he got it appears like something else I might want to show you guys is like we apparently got a slight another teaser for Earthspark. It's a short one, and there's like a lot of people who commented, and apparently TF Hype Guy was on it. And he said because and he mocked it. He appears to be an Earthspark hater, but I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I think he's still a shill. He's like it's hard to describe. He hates Earthspark, but TF1 was a good movie, but it does have a lot of problems. Thank you,
Yes,
the Prime
it
Vault.
does have problems. A
I
lot of them.
agree. Everyone pretends it's like the greatest movie ever.
It's not. Yeah,
And
I love the movie,
it isn't. Like,
but
is it the
it's
best?
not perfect.
Is it the um never even heard of TF Hype Guy. Oh, we might have to start with him.
Oh, boy. Well, Devin, would you like to lead us into the conversation of TF Hype Guy?
Oh my gosh. Real quick. Transformers 1 is a fine movie, but overrated as fuck. Yep, it is. Yeah.
To me, it's a 7 out of 10, but to most of people on Twitter, it's an 11 out of 10. And they
I was about to say it might be
Jesus or something.
I might even say it's probably think it's like 13 or 15 out of 10. They just break the bar. I'm like, guys, don't.
You're not supposed to
I think like, and here's the thing, like they've overhyped everything. Like Hollywood has messed up so bad with their films. When they get a film that isn't terrible or a show that isn't like straight up garbage, they're just automatically hopping on like it's the greatest one ever. Like it's been a thing since like 2021, I think it was. Like it from when I noticed it started with Spider-Man No Way Home.
Where every movie that comes out, there's a big group of people that will fight tooth and nail to convince the world that that movie is the greatest thing ever existing in mankind. It's really, really weird. I even saw it just the other day with Zootopia 2. An okay movie, but holy crap, the internet's acting like it's the best thing ever, which is not.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in the same boat with you, Eric. I like the Michael Bay movies a bit more than TF1. I would even oh yeah, first 4, yeah. Like the only thing I would give TF1 in my personal opinion is it's both better than Bumblebee and Rise of the Beast in my personal opinion.
Yeah. Now,
like that's about all I have to give it.
Now, let me explain who TF Hype Guy is to Prime Vault and to anyone else. So, when Transformers 1 was coming out, a user by the name of TF Hype Guy, who used to be called Is Rise of the Beasts Out? And he would post every day and be like, no, it's not out yet. No, it's not out yet. And then he would finally, when it was out, he finally said it was out.
Well, you
Hello?
Explain who it is. Let me see if I can pull up his Twitter because.
Okay. Your internet cut out so much right there, but okay.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, it's.
Are you there?
All right. So, I didn't entirely hear what you said. Could you repeat it again?
All right.
Hello?
So what I was saying last time.
Why is my internet sucks so recent?
I don't know, man. Yeah, somebody invite Eric and he's whining like a bitch. I'm kidding.
Yeah, I could. we're joking. How
do I invite him?
Mark actually gets. I got it. All right, Eric, you can slip in and join again if you want to. Of course, we both
Lord, what did I just post? I didn't mean to post that way.
Oh my god. That thing was in my description last time. I don't know why this StreamYard wants to advertise this.
Sorry, wasn't being advertised.
All right.
Hello?
Welcome again, Eric.
Welcome.
I'm gonna delete the comment. Can I delete? I'm deleting your comment too, Mark. No offense.
No, I already did.
You will delete. Oh, that's probably why it's saying there's an error. But yeah, a lot to talk about. But we have some shills. I want to give an idea to those who don't know who Hype Guy is, because he is probably one of the craziest fans in the Transformers fandom, besides Autobot Sonic.
Yeah.
I only saw some
if I had to rank them, it'd be Autobot Sonic, TF Hype Guy. Sorry, what, Eric?
I only saw some of his shorts. More not, I don't know. I don't big in watching review videos.
Yeah. Oh, Prime Studios. You'll love this topic.
We're talking
this topic
for sure. Guy.
We're gonna show you. So I'm gonna add something to the stage. No, that's not what I wanted. But hey, yeah, how are you, Prime? Share screen. Share screen.
Doing great.
All right. Just need to add it to the stage. So yeah, this is TF Hype Guy. He is a fan. You can tell, major TF1 fan. And also he was excited for Rise of the Beast.
So
when it came out.
This guy, when Hype Guy became famous, was when when Hype Guy became famous was when the movie Transformers 1 came out, and it was failing at the box office. So what TF Hype Guy started to do was almost every tweet ever, he would reply with saying, "You know what's really cool that you should watch right now? Transformers 1. Go see it now in theaters." He replied to the President of the United States. He replied to Putin.
What?
Or he replied to fucking the Pope. Like anybody with a Twitter account, if they said anything, he would reply by being like, "Hey, go see Transformers 1." I am not kidding, by the way. I am not kidding. This guy went far and beyond. For better or for worse, he basically spammed the fuck out of the internet. And he became an
show some
internet
TF1
sensation. I can actually show you a video that tells us exactly what he was like. Let me find this video real quick. Permanent Cam, yeah. I'm sure Permanent Cam had a lot of fun talking about him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm not sure if anyone heard me earlier, but yeah, it's he's not the first. The Common Cam wasn't the only person who shouted him out, because like every YouTuber did it, Foxitron Prime, he also shouted him out. Just Fire Brothers shouted him out, which I have mixed views on Fire Brothers.
Same.
Like, I like the guy, but he's kind of a sellout if you think about it. Like, he traded himself to the shills.
Only one I really like is Furimus, and maybe and Talon Production is fine. I do like him.
Devin's good.
Yeah.
Devin,
Yeah, Talon Production.
I'm trying to share my screen.
Oh, no wonder
like
why it's 2 screens.
I knew he was confused about that. He was acting like a dunderhead. I was wondering why. I didn't know that. Anyway, so this video will show you basically what TF Hype Guy did for Transformers 1. If you guys want to watch it real fast. This video is made by J-Motion. Please go support him.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this about everyone, including the shitty people. Please go support their video or don't support it. But if you want to watch the whole video without our commentary, you can go and watch it yourself. It's J-Motion. Let's hope this video is good, because I remember it being funny.
Dude, that movie I just watched sucks. You know what movie doesn't suck?
Oh, God.
I'd like Charlie to review the movie for Moist Meter. His videos get millions of views. Surely that can push a few tickets. Do I need to watch the other Transformers movies first, or am I better off seeing this first? I don't know anything about the franchise, but I know my dad watched the movies. You're better off seeing nothing. It's a perfect film for newcomers. TF5 Guy single-handedly doing Primus's work. I'd like to let TF5 Guy know that TF1 was the first Transformers movie I saw in theaters, and it was pretty good. And that's a great pickup! Today, Transformers 1 had just as many people coming to see it as Joker 2. I know it's not a high bar, but it's the little victories that count. It's better than empty! Hello! Got into Harvard University! Hello, Bob! Very happy for your acceptance to Harvard. I know the perfect way to celebrate. Transformers 1! Oh, Bob, you're gonna love this one. Transformers 1 is a phenomenal film.
Prime, so true.
Fans and critics! My cat died. What should I do, TF5 Guy? I'm actually terribly sorry to hear that. I hope you're doing all right. I know what you want me to do, but I kind of feel bad saying it. But generally, TF1 might raise your spirits. Wow!
Oh my God! Have a tweet blow-ups, and the TF5 Guy will reply to it, promoting the masterpiece.
These are all real. I have verified. These are all real.
That is Transformers 1.
You want
The guy has
no hobby. This is a real account. He said these things.
Yep. This is TF Hype Guy.
Has he any hobbies or what?
This is his hobby.
I think the guy needs a job. I think that's what he
needs. He needs a life. And that's
like Prime said
he doesn't even have a job.
Earlier. Prime said you forgot to mention when he sat there and tweeted every 10 seconds about the trailer was so great and how he was throwing up because of how good it was.
Oh my god!
Like yeah, he. I haven't seen that tweet, but I could believe it.
And now, nowadays, a year later, he's sitting here talking about the same thing that the entire world is, which is, yeah, the movie was the movie was very, very, very mishandled in the marketing. But at the time, he loved that trailer.
TF1, but I'm just trying to figure out why the Joker 2 is available on 4DX. There's zero.
Kemper crap hat.
Oh, don't worry. Thanks to a recommendation when I made a video, Kemquat is getting her or him or whatever zone video.
Yeah, we're gonna cover them in the future, and we're also gonna cover the Knockout is Gay video in the future. We're gonna do a whole stream in the future where we just cover nothing but Knockout being gay videos. We're gonna debunk all of them.
And then also in a video by myself, I'm going to be debunking the Decepticons were the good guys.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
Video. I'm going to be debunking that. That was the one somebody recommended.
I'm so tired of this villain XY is right. Oh my god, Magneto's right. The Decepticons are right. I'm so tired of this shit.
No action in the film, and it only takes place in 2
It was so popular, Prominent Cam copied it.
TF5 guy, I'm writing a small note about you on a video about film news. Anything you want to say to our Hispanic followers? I would tell them that I know the Spanish dub is terrible, but the film is still very much worth seeing because it's still an overall brilliant film. I encourage them to give it a watch this weekend. Transformers 1 is a good movie. What do you reckon, TF5 guy? I agree!
Querido, vas a necesitar un limpiador de paladar después de ver esto. Puedo recomendarte Transformers 1. Haz que tu fin de semana sea TF Weekend.
You don't even speak Spanish. He's just doing this for the love of the game, bro. I'm crying. Man, I'm bored from doing it. If only I had a movie in theater currently to be hyped about. Participate in the hashtag TF Weekend.
Okay, who wrote that one?
Thank you. We'll do this. No fucking way! No fucking way! Darling did a video on TF1!
Yeah.
Can I watch Transformers 1?
I'm glad I have no headphones.
Joker 2 is really bad.
You know what movie
I have headphones, and trust me, it's hurting.
It's really bad? TF1!
Yeah, he's booming in my headphones too.
He's
I mean,
taking
at least this guy is getting
variety hour.
At least he's getting it right. Also, funny enough, Prime in Discord messaged me some of his tweets.
Nice.
So I might try to share those.
Legendary screenshot right here! For the title of the video being about Joker, the perfect frame of Optimus to the incredible score, and to top it all off, the top comment! This has made my day! Make your weekend a hashtag TF Weekend! Bro is famous!
TF5 guy will be really happy about this. TF5 guy is gonna love this video.
That guy on Twitter should be paid for all the promotion he did. It's so crazy that this movie is being promoted by some guy on Twitter better than Paramount themselves. I'm tired. The absolute excitement from this person's account has legit convinced me to see Transformers 1. And
I'm not gonna lie, I would rather
Transformers besides Megatron, Optimus Prime.
Than it be hyped by TF Hype Guy. I get. After this video, I'll explain more of why, but yeah, let's finish this video.
And that's all you need to know. Name a celebrity nobody hates. A celebrity nobody hates? Easy! Optimus Prime! If you love Optimus Prime, what is his origin? It is no escape. If this guy answers one of my tweets someday, I'll go watch the movie without hesitation. It doesn't matter if the Spanish dub has those goddamn star talents. Well, now is the time! Please! I don't want money. Just don't release Transformers 1 on digital until the end of November for the earliest. Please give us a chance. Give me a chance. Let this movie breathe. It's growing its leg. Remember, go see TF1 this weekend. Hashtag TF Weekend. Wait, you don't get paid for this? No.
Hey, does anyone know what movie I should watch this weekend?
He will be millionaire by
know.
the
Something
now.
with a number in the name? Just because he said so. ¿Tu hablas español? No,
Are
he
you
said
kidding
that.
me?
Google.
Any good movies in theaters recently?
It would be very convenient if someone were to magically appear and tell me what movie to see. I've not seen the first Joker. So
Okay, these people are
That robot
doing it on
movie?
purpose.
I'll give you a movie better than just good.
Wild Robot
I'll put you
movie
onto
better
something
than
incredible.
movie.
Transformers 1!
I want to watch it.
I love that a lot of these guys are just baiting him at that point.
We're gonna have TF Weekend! I am bored. What movie should I watch in theaters? It better be good. Only one logical choice! In a few months, there will be a YouTube video titled How Transformers 1 Was Saved by One Twitter User.
That's really funny.
My video
Given
on
the
him
trade.
will be called How TF Hype Guy Killed TF1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got just the thing!
How TF Hype Guy killed Transformers in general. Just like the hype of anything.
For you! This is the fourth time today! Pick one, Megapolis or Choke Folia Do. I picked both and it turned out to be one of the worst days I've had in recent memory. I've got just the film for you. Make this weekend a hashtag TF Weekend and check out a modern masterpiece of Transformers 1! I promise you this will get...
By the way, he did this even before seeing the film.
He has no hobbies, that's why.
I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah,
saying,
that was
he
the
did
thing
this
that-
way before the film even
that's-
came out.
Yeah, he did the same thing with Rise of the Beast, and it's because Hasbro sucks at marketing. And like, I get it, but at the same time, if you're overhyping it this much, it's even a bigger problem because
It has a bad taste.
why do I have a feeling that this cuck killed the film's box office? I mean, he
Yeah.
somewhat saved it, but it wasn't enough. But yeah, this guy,
He made
this
a big
is-
enough buzz.
people like this are the reason that I don't like TF1 that much.
Yeah.
Now I have a tier 1 DVD in my hand.
Partially the reason.
Crazy how this image is basically TF Hype Guy literally carrying the marketing for TF1 on his back right now. You are truly more than meets the eye, my friend. You're doing the Lord's work, TF Hype Guy. Never would have seen TF1 without you. 10 out of 10 movie, very worth watching. Thank you. Hashtag TF Weekend. Joker 2 was a movie. Don't worry about tickets to TF1. It's not going to Joker. Yes! Is Transformers 1 peak? I heard so many good things about it. Can't confirm it is! You can't only help those in need if they voted for you. This is the most basic part of being president, and this guy knows nothing about it. Mr. Biden, keep us talking for one
No, really.
Jim, I didn't actually comment on this, or allegedly, that's as far as I'm gonna go.
I realized I need a moment to realize.
If you
I
actually
don't think mine
managed-
quite to it. So.
Oh god.
Oh my gosh. Or depending who you ask, one of his aides.
Yeah.
It's funny having tier 1 DVD in my hand.
The people who aren't enjoying a song. You may not enjoy KSI song, but you might thinking about watching Transformers 1, but might opt for Joke Folia Do. Can anyone convince me for the party? Not TF5 guy. If you want to watch the most boring and inconsequential movie of the year, you watch Joker 2. TF5 guy, how do I convince my mom to let us go see TF1? Tell her Scarlett Johansson and Keegan-Michael Key is in it, but don't tell her it's animated. Let her find out in the movie. Joker 2 actually ended up earning less than Morbius in the film's domestic.
What do you mean don't tell her it's animated? Do you think that animated You have it.
That's the thing. As a live action fan, I want more animated Transformers movies. It's too bad TF1 flopped, where we're probably never gonna get an animated Transformers movie ever again. And
if you animate them, so the Cybertrons have more screen time, because let's be real, the Cybertrons don't have enough screen time mostly because it's fucking expensive, so I can forgive it. But if you animate it, they have a lot more screen time.
Yeah, because animation is shockingly cheaper than live action, because those models are crazy expensive, and especially all the time and effort that goes into them.
Yeah.
Yep.
The 86 film is the best.
You know what film made less than both in its opening weekend?
Even if it's not the best. Yeah, I agree.
I
like it.
Transformers the movie is my favorite.
I would agree.
Unicron theme is my favorite theme.
Yes.
Transformers 1! Wait, huh? That can't be right. Why is the masterpiece being done so dirty? Make sure to check out Transformers 1 this weekend and make a weekend a hashtag TF weekend to fix this mistake! Genuinely quite bad. Goes to show just how hard it is to make a movie when you're not just ripping off Martin Scorsese. You know what movie isn't a rip-off of Martin Scorsese? You're a fun guy. I love animated stuff, but I want to watch something.
I wonder how Tilden will react about this.
What movie should I watch right now? Tired of people who haven't seen Transformers 1 yet! What are you waiting for, folks? Book your tickets now and make your weekend a hashtag TF weekend! I promise this movie gets better on a rewatch! What's it all about? I'll tell you what it's about, Mr. Kane! Dear Five Guy, any good movies out in the UK this weekend? Transformers 1! Any other queries, Sir Five Guy? Do families truly enjoy Transformers 1? And do you have validation? Yes, I do! I took my brother and mother to see it who have zero interest in Transformers, and then...
This video creator must be tearing his throat out of these screams, man.
Yeah, he's like,
does this guy have children?
But I need to actually betray him.
Yep.
Yeah, my brother has been asking me every week since he's seen it if a sequel is coming. I saw Transformers 1 twice. Are you proud, DF5 guy? Extremely. DF5 guy replies I'll try and convince my family to see Transformers 1. It's a perfect family film. This is boring.
What did you say?
Now, because of this, I'm like, I'm glad I only saw TF1 once.
I saw it twice.
Me and you have watched it together twice.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I was only counting a theater experience. I forgot about the other one.
Dumbass. Anyway.
I'm bored. Opens Twitter. This is boring. Closes Twitter. I'm bored. Opens Twitter. This is boring. You know what isn't boring, though?
Don't worry, chat. I will correct him whenever he's wrong.
It's working, people! Genuinely, I've heard so many tell me theaters are becoming more populated. Keep going! Spread the word! Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and 1.0
I think probably the chat. I can't blame
them. And look for all the biblical parallels. We can help a brother out. Did I understand everything, even if I'm unfamiliar with Transformers lore? Yes! Transformers 1 is made for newcomers to the franchise! Yo, what movie should I watch for my birthday? When the Transformers 1 guy sees this, I swear to God. It's time for you to watch the critically acclaimed non-answered critical electrons from us!
Just the fact he's replying to random.
I did my part, and you proud of me? Let's do that! Yeah. Oh, that's a shame. You want to know what other movie you can see in theaters in 18 days? Book tickets now for Venom the Last Stand before it releases in theaters on October 25th, 2024. What the I believe there's a TF5 guy in all of us.
No. Oh,
imagine the guy has children. They're like, Daddy, what did you do when you were young? It's complicated.
Do you now understand?
Do you understand the problem, weirdo?
You understand now what we are dealing with today in this modern age. This man single-handedly.
Wow, that was painful to limit to my prime.
This man single-handedly ensured that no one went to see this movie because, holy fucking shit, he would not stop spamming. Like, he harassed everyone around him.
Yeah.
But whatever. I guess since the internet liked him at the time.
Yeah, apparently he also had a temper tantrum, according to one of my friends, when Wild Robot ended up beating it in the box office.
He did, yes.
Which I'm okay with, because I liked the Wild Robot more. And that's coming from a Transformers fan.
Yes.
But yeah, that was Hype Guy. He's obnoxious.
He is very obnoxious. Now,
apparently he's calmer on other platforms, but Twitter, he's annoying.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I don't have all these platforms.
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
All right, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna watch this fucker's video made by Lily Wednesday.
The video that honestly, this video pissed me off a lot.
I already know
too much. Yeah. If you're a Transformers fan, you're probably going to hate this video. Like a lot.
Come on!
But why don't we get started?
I just need to see the fairy to know everything.
Yeah. It is concerning, I agree.
Yeah. Yeah, Prime. I'm with you on that.
Yep.
Come on!
Even though it's in better hands, it's so bad.
The Transformers, everyone's favorite something or other. Look, I don't really know how they do something that everyone already knows about. I really don't need to sit here and explain to you what Transformers is. What I do want to get into, though, how
I agree. Furry equals opinion invalid. I agree.
I love this fandom. I love my fandom. They're great.
Is unique culturally due to one specific reason. See, we live in an age where being a part of any fandom is going to come with
also masculine voice, feminine appearance. Something's a little sussy here.
Some baggage.
Yeah.
There's always something going on in the fandoms of basically any piece of media. And even though 90% of the people in the fandom are normal, the other 10% tend to drag the whole thing down. To where now, if you're a proud fan of something, you're going to be labeled as a weirdo, or an incel, or a racist, or whatever the fuck else.
Fuck is this?
Prime. Prime. You're gonna have fun with this.
You're gonna have a lot of fun with this, yeah.
Fans of that franchise managed to get up to at conventions. Transformers, however, is the one fandom that I belong to where I never really feel like I'm expected to explain myself. I'm not ashamed of any of the things I like, though Transformers is the one where I'm not really going to get any odd looks. And that is because the Transformers fandom, for the most part, is extremely pleasant. TFCon LA was one of the best conventions I've been to, and a huge part of this is because of how great the community is. Yes, there's going to be some problem people here and there, just like any other fandom, but those people usually find themselves shunned from the fandom and community at some point.
Oh, really? How come?
No, the plight of Transformers isn't its fans.
Failed and got canceled.
But rather the fact that the franchise belongs to two rather abusive parents, Takara Tomy and Hasbro. For those who don't know, the Transformers in the US is technically a combination of two licensed series from Japan, those being Microchange and Diaclone, both of those being produced by the company Takara. And when Hasbro brought those two toy lines over across the Pacific, they were combined into the single toy line called the Transformers. And so Transformers has kind of been this on and off collaborative effort. Sometimes they both are working together on the franchise, and sometimes they're sort of doing their own thing. But the one constant that they always share is that whatever project they're working on, they can always find a way to fuck it up. And today, let's look at some of the Transformers' low moments.
What a great start.
I just want to say this guy is coming out as really cynical right now, but it's nothing compared to how cynical he gets later on. And also, he covers topics that I feel like he actually overgeneralizes.
Yep, pretty
Fact,
much.
Primal. Fact.
So let's talk toys. CPS and GPS, two plagues of the Transformers toy lines. Now, in this instance, CPS and GPS does not stand for Child Protective Services and Gallagher-Gurgative Gurguses, but rather Clear Plastic Syndrome and Gold Plastic Syndrome. Clear Plastic Syndrome refers to how clear plastic is often just more fragile than other plastics, so any parts on the toy that are clear will wear down and break more easily. This can be a pain in the ass because Hasbro likes to do this thing where they make hinges and joints clear, and so you will just have arms falling off of things. Gold Plastic Syndrome is the one that you hear talked about far more, and is more of an actual issue.
So what do you mean actual issue? Clear plastic.
It is an issue.
Clear Plastic Syndrome is just as much of an actual issue as Gold Plastic Syndrome is. I fucking hate that. I hate that he says that.
Also, this one is actually Hasbro and Takara's fault, so this isn't exclusive to
They're both Hasbro and Takara's fault. You idiot!
just gold
Yeah,
plastic.
they're
It can
both
really
equally
affect
to
any
blame.
type of metallic plastic. When these toys are being produced, to get the metallic color, they mix the color dye into the plastic, just like any other color. However, with these metallic dyes, for some reason, it is believed that when the plastic was molded and dried, it didn't bond as well as it did with the other dyes. This means there are lots of air pockets in the plastic, meaning it deteriorates a lot faster. Over time, gold plastic becomes extremely brittle, and in extreme instances, will simply crumble into pieces. Some toys have this so bad that you can literally just crush them to dust in your hand. This problem also affects certain types of brown plastics as well. There is a specific Transformers toy named Toe Knuckle. That's a lie, I just made that name up, but I know for a fact you 100% believe that there was really a Transformer named Toe Knuckle.
Okay, stop making fun of Transformers names.
I'm surprised there's no Transformer who transforms into a tractor.
I know we have some. I know we have some bad Transformers names or funny Transformers names. Like, isn't Big Daddy one of them?
Yeah.
Isn't there a guy in
Recycle.
Transformers called Big Daddy?
Yeah.
One Drunkian is named Recycle.
All right, real quick. I have some figures with clear plastic, and they never broke. It also may be that I'm extremely careful with my figures. Yeah, I can understand that. I have a few
No, this
figures with
Transformer is
clear
actually named
plastic.
Randy.
I
And no,
don't
that one is not a joke.
hate.
That's
What?
I was gonna say I don't hate clear plastic. Like, I'm fine with it being on like windows, but if it's made out of the whole roof of the car or an arm, like, yeah, no, that's a bad idea. That's gonna break easily. Like Studio Series Rise of the Beast Mirage, like his arms are clear plastic, and that was a stupid decision.
Yeah.
I only have
No.
Dropkick
No,
Helicopter
this
mode.
Transformer is actually named Randy. And no, that one is not a joke. That's his actual name. Randy is one of the worst victims of GPS. You know that video of the gold Transformer being crushed? Yeah, that's him. But
Never
Randy
saw
has
it
another
until
big
now.
problem. You see,
Rip guy.
our dear old Randy is an auto-transforming toy. What that means is that the toy is spring-loaded, and you simply flip a switch to release the springs, and all of the parts fling into place, turning the toy into its robot mode. Randy is solid gold. Are you seeing the problem? And what makes it worse is that if you get your hands on a brand new one, the toy is packaged in its animal mode, meaning all of the springs are currently engaged. So a Randy toy, in its box, is essentially just a loaded gun that's waiting to be set off and explode into a
Hey,
billion
I'll still
tiny
take
pieces.
it over
This
the
is
figure getting stolen because of no plastic in front of the box.
Right. I mean, that's not his point, but right.
made toy collecting kind of a pain in the ass as the years have gone on because, like, I grew up with Transformers Armada, but trying to collect a complete Armada set feels like a fool's errand, as a bunch of toys just have small random parts made up of gold or brown that are just waiting to crumble into dust the moment the eBay seller hands them over to USPS. The Michael Bay Transformers movies. Oh boy. So this series has done a good job of making the general public's respect for the franchise hit an all-time low, but they
Well, fuck you.
Fuck you.
were also widely popular. So much so that some people don't even realize that the franchise exists outside of these movies. Now, I like the first movie. It has some glaring imperfections, but I legitimately think it's a decent movie. The rest of them, however, Dark of the Moon was neat, I guess. Yeah, while these movies aren't exactly
Dark of the
known
Moon
for
was
their quality,
awesome.
there is a certain charm as a Transformers fan
Age of
seeing
Extinction
what
as
classic
well.
Transformer
I
characters
like all
made.
5
They would
movies,
want to be
and I will die by
completely
them.
busted designs. I hate most of the live-action designs. I like pretty much all of them from the first movie, but as it went on, I started to like them less and less. And then we hit Transformers: Age of Extinction. I hate Optimus Prime.
That's the best movie!
And
That's
then
my
The Last
favorite
Knight,
movie.
but that's neither here nor there. What I do want to talk about is probably
Yeah,
the
it's a
most
good movie.
awkward part
Be
in this entire
nice.
movie, though. So, in Transformers: Age of
My favorite
Extinction,
movie.
Mark
In general.
Wahlberg plays the main character, who is named Cade Yeager,
Yep, it's all our
which somehow
childhoods.
manages to be the stupidest name ever in a franchise that has characters named
I like
Have
it.
you
Party Wallop
heard
and
the
Spaceship
names for
Bruce
kids now?
Yeah.
ever in a franchise that has characters named Party Wallop and Spaceship Bruce.
Okay, that joke would have
That
worked.
is not their name.
Yeah, that joke would have worked if you actually said real stupid Transformer names that are actually their names. You fucking dumbass. You could have had an erector joke in this.
And his character has a daughter who is 17. Now, the actress isn't 17, but the character is, and despite that, the movie really takes its time to make sure everyone really sees as much of her bits as possible. This isn't really new to the series. Michaela, who is played by Megan Fox, her and Shia LaBeouf's character Sam are both high schoolers in the first movie, and Megan Fox is pretty sexed up that entire movie too. Michael Bay seems to have this insistence of using underage characters to make sure everyone has boners while watching these movies about toy cars, but Age of Extinction really takes that ball and runs with it, with a scene that
Okay,
gave
hold on.
most
Pause
people
it
watching
real
it a
quick.
goddamn end.
No one likes
Stop
the Romeo
hating
and Juliet
Michael Bay
scene.
Yeah, stop hating on Michael Bay for that. He is not the only director who has done it. If
Yep.
you're going to hate, like, yeah, it's a bit questionable that they do that, but at the same time, it's a PG-13 film. What do teenagers like? Well, you know. But like, if you're gonna criticize this point, you got to criticize every franchise. Like, Fast and Furious did this too, with its female characters. Like, if you're gonna bring it up, criticize everyone, not just Bay.
Oh god, these guys.
He's-
They won't
because
like
that's just
anime.
being a hypocrite at that point.
So Miss Marky Mark Jr. is 17, and her boyfriend in that movie is 20. Yes, a 20-year-old is banging a high schooler. Obviously, there's a problem here.
No
So
one
Mr.
likes
Inventor
the
himself, I'm an inventor. Cade Yeager questions this, and what follows is a scene of the boyfriend, aka the legal adult, pulling out this laminated card out of his wallet. Now, keep in mind, he has this in his wallet, meaning he carries it around to show people on a moment's notice. On this card is the Texas Romeo and Juliet clause, which is a law that legally allows him to have sex
Did you
with
just
children.
say claws?
This is a movie about cars that turn into robots and then punch each other, whose entire purpose for existing is to sell toys to kids. It also has like
Yawn.
100 billion hour long runtime, Like, cut this out and just make both of them 18. What the fuck is any of this doing in here? Also, from what I understand, this is actually wrong. The law doesn't actually allow the situation that's presented in the movie to actually be legal. So there you go. One of our 3 heroes is a statutory rapist. Good job, everybody.
No one likes the scene.
Speaking of which, okay.
I mean, the rest of the movie is awesome. Just the scene. But other than that, the movie is awesome. Everything.
It's just that one scene, and even then, that scene is only like a minute or 2. It's not even that long.
Yeah, it's a over 2 hour movie. It has so many cool scenes. Just because one bad scene doesn't mean the whole movie is shit.
People don't understand.
I'm an Age of Extinction defender, and I will always be an Age of Extinction defender.
Same here. I love Age of Extinction.
It's my favorite movie. In general. I really like that movie.
I want you guys all to guess in the comments what this guy's going to talk about next.
All right. The Baver, let's see. I want to read this comment real quick. The Baver's hate is way too old. Yes, as a fan of the cartoons, it is a downgrade on the lore, but it's a movie, and most people who see it don't watch the cartoons. That is true. That is true.
And I like both the Bayverse and the cartoon.
Yeah. And we have to thank the Bayverse for it, even though people don't want to, because we also wouldn't have Prime's unique style. Because
animated.
Yeah, that too. Because Prime was heavily inspired by the Bayverse.
Optimus, Bumblebee, Shockwave, Megatron. They're heavily inspired by the Bayverse designs.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to do my best to explain this one off the top of my head because it's a little all over the place. So, it's 2006, and the Unicron trilogy is wrapping up. Hasbro has its own plan for what's coming next, so Takara kind of has to figure out what direction the franchise will be going over in Japan. Now, Takara wants to expand the franchise to new audiences and decides to focus their sights on the otaku. Yes, Takara decided that Transformers needed to appeal to the most extreme of anime and manga fans and got to work creating their next big moves in that direction. So, Transformers is first and foremost a toy line, and around 2003, we got Transformers Ultimate.
Yeah, friend.
See, the Unicron trilogy, starting with Transformers Armada, moved away from name brand vehicles and moved towards just generic sports cars and planes and military vehicles and things like that. With
no one likes this player. Let's be real. No one likes this.
Was taken back to having actual name brand vehicles. And the purpose of the line would be to have highly detailed model cars that would then obviously transform. And it was from this toy line that Takara birthed forth into this godforsaken world, Transformers Kiss Players. The Kiss Players toys were essentially alternator toys that came with a human companion. A very specific kind of human companion. Alongside the toy line was a radio drama as well as a 3-chapter manga run. And what was Kiss Players about? Well, Kiss Players takes place between the original Transformers the movie and season 3 of the TV show, where Rodimus and the Autobots find themselves on Earth once again to team up with little girls. The core concept of the series is that certain girls are gifted with the power of Kiss Players, meaning that if they kiss their Transformer companion, they can combine with them to fight off Dick.
Why'd you say that name?
So conceptually, the series, I think, is fine. However, the series is presented with a very specific audience in mind, with the manga basically just being a bunch of naked little...
That is incorrect. The manga did not have naked little girls. They did not show their naked bits.
Did this also have audio drama, if I remember?
Yep.
Yeah.
Truly sprayed with various liquids. The manga itself is actually pretty violent. There's a lot of body horror. One character seemingly is ripped in half. Another time, someone's being eaten. The Transformers Wiki describes
I
this
am
as
so
a
glad I
magical girl
didn't read
horror
this.
series, so kind of similar to something like Madoka Magica. I can see where they're coming from with that, but I don't really know if I strictly agree with that. I would mostly only agree with that assessment because that does seem to be sort of the closest box that you can put it in. However, I refuse to put
I
Madoka
agree,
Magica
Ron, I agree.
You are based again.
Yeah. That's a good point,
favorite
Brian.
anime of all
That's a good
time
point.
and this in the same ballpark as each other. The plot is kind of weird though, and even though Optimus Prime died in the original movie, for this series, his corpse is body snatched to be revived so that he can live the Alpha Bro podcast host's dream of kissing little girls
All I
and
have to
turning
say
into a Dodge
For Time Vault,
1500. But one major
yeah, he's definitely
misconception
going to
about
jail.
the series is
That's
that
for
the
sure.
Kiss players are all children. They're not. But this is probably only because
What was that?
he can live the Alpha Bro podcast host's dream of kissing little girls and turning into a Dodge 1500. But one major misconception about the series is that the Kiss players are all children. They're not. But this is probably only because of a technicality. See, the Kiss players all drive their Autobot companions in their vehicle modes. So Takara wanted to make sure that they were all at least the minimum age to legally drive a car. And in Japan, the minimum legal age to drive anything outside of small motorcycles is 18. So yes, the Kiss players are all legal adults. The main character, Atari, is 18. I believe the other two are 20, which gives this sort of the opposite problem of the Bay films. It's
What?
Okay, so
How dare you compare Kiss players to Bayverse? That
Hey,
is a sin.
convention. Even you should compare Kiss Players to IDW, which is also garbage.
so in
Oh,
this hate, in this pro Transformers hate video, you're now giving me a solid reason to not have a problem with Kiss players. In the form of saying, well, they're not underage, so it's fine.
I'm so tired of this Bayverse hate.
The
Yeah,
problem
it needs to stop.
It's not that they're underage. I get that they're not underage. I know that. The problem is that they're kissing Transformers. That's what it is. It's weird. The problem was never whether or not they were underage. I mean, I guess a lot of people must have thought they were underage, but I knew they were all 18 and up. So, what's the problem? I don't get it.
It's the 10,000-year-old vampire excuse. Despite their canon ages, it's very obviously an eroge lolly manga and kind of a torture porn manga at some point. It's weird and uncomfortable.
It's not a lolly manga if they're not children. You have an anime avatar. You should know this.
Yep.
Which strangely led to one of the most interesting pieces of Transformers fiction, because after Kiss Players Crash and Burn,
Good times.
a sequel series did have a short run where the three main characters form an idol group and end up on some space adventure thing. But what's notable about this is that A, the sexual content was toned down, and B, the series is probably the most deep-cut Transformers story ever written. The series dives deep into Transformers lore and actually starts fixing the continuity and linking different series together. And it dives so deep into the franchise that it almost becomes this weird Transformers history lesson in the process. Also, the toy of Auto Trooper and Atari comes with a Kremzeek toy, which Kremzeek is one of the most hated Transformers characters. So yeah, I'm sure that did a great job giving Takara some goodwill for this series.
I have
You
no.
know,
I mean, he's all right, but
I don't know. What
Kremzeek
you're
is
talking
fine.
about. The
if
first time I've
Kremzeek is
ever
so
heard
hated, why
somebody
does he appear everywhere?
I know.
I enjoyed the episode with Kremzeek.
He's like the Transformer mascot almost.
Yeah, like he's appeared in like most continuities. Like, pretty sure he had a cameo as a billboard in Animated. if I'm
Yeah,
remembering right.
And he's a collectible in Transformers Devastation. You collect Crimsakes.
I really want to play
Chris McFeely has a
Devastation.
really good video breaking all
Yeah,
this
it's
down
such a
in
good
detail.
game.
Check that out because I'm done talking about this. Okay, last one. There's a lot more stuff I can get into, but I'm going to end it here with
He's spewing nuts.
Yeah.
He's spewing a lot of nonsense. The Prime Vault, not just that.
check that out because I'm
Alright.
done talking about this. Okay, last one.
Good.
There's a lot more stuff I
Video
can get
game
into,
things.
but I'm going to end it here with the Hasbro Activision relationship. This one is
Wait, Mark, can you rewind that? I want to read what he.
Evergreen Designs, Earthspark,
I like
Bot
Beast
Con
Machines.
/ Hascon, Netflix Trilogy, Beast Machines.
Take that
Well, at
Beast
least we can
Machines off that
agree.
list.
Beast
At
Machines
least
is a good show.
At least
I like that show.
guys, at least we can agree that Earthspark is shit, right?
Evergreen Design, agree. It kills me creatively. Earthspark is the biggest garbage. Botcon has,
Yeah, it's
I don't know. Netflix Trilogy, it was so boring.
a very boring show that relies on identity politics, which makes every show go like, "Oh my god, identity politics in a Transformers show for kids!" Ah!
Yeah.
You guys
I'm going
are
to end it
weird.
here with the Hasbro Activision
I know.
relationship. This one is far more short and very simple. So Hasbro for a while had a contract with Activision to publish some Transformers video games. It was from
I'm sure Prime Studios clicked off the minute the Kiss Players thing started. But he's missing out because now we're talking about the games.
this deal that we
He's
got the amazing
missing
War for
out
Cybertron
because
and
he
Fall of
would
Cybertron
be
games.
ripping this guy
And also
apart
Darkspark,
for the
we don't
video
talk about that one.
games.
They also published pretty
Trash
much all of the movie games, which are all
Yep,
pretty
not
hit or
sounds
miss.
good.
But those War for Cybertron games
Nope,
are
still here.
No here? All right. All
Prime's
right.
still
I'll,
here.
I'll give you a point, Prime. You're not a bitch.
It's
I'm
gonna
giving
be
you a
funny,
point.
Prime. It's gonna
Where
be
it's
funny
at.
hearing him rant about this in the comments. This is gonna be funny.
Yeah, yeah.
Deal that we
Let's
got the
go.
amazing War for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron games, and also Darkspark, but we don't talk about that one.
And Darkman the Moon. They also
Don't
made
forget
Darkman
Dark
the
of the
Moon.
Moon. The Dark of the
Oh
Moon
my
video
God.
game on PS3 and 360 is one of my favorite games for
Yes,
Transformers.
it's so good. And it was also
It's
made
I
so
only
by
have-
good.
So
I only have a laptop
Where?
and a Wii. I only have a laptop and a Wii. And
you
Nintendo
poor
3DS.
soul. You poor soul. That means you have Stealth Force.
I have a lot of Skylanders games. I like them a lot.
Yes, Skylanders.
guys, yeah,
I have Giant, Mob Force, and Trap Team. These three games are
Yeah.
so fun.
I need to start talking
I-
about Skylanders again.
I still have all my Skylanders. I won't sell them. I will keep
Me
them.
neither.
I even have a few of these.
gameplay in the
I even have a
background.
Chaos Trap.
Supposed to mention it
yeah.
as the High Moon game. Exactly what I was saying. Yeah. What the fuck are you talking about?
Also published pretty much all of the movie games, which are all pretty hit or miss.
That's not even. That's not true. They
Yeah,
published one
I
movie
understand that.
game.
I understand that. The Prime Vault. It was nice having you on while you were here. I hope you have a good day.
You
at
are
work.
based.
I'm gonna need Prime Vault. That's not true,
But you are based.
Mr. Yaps a lot. That's not true.
Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron games.
Hey, he's using
And also
the Dark
Darkspark.
Moon game again.
We don't talk about that one. They also published pretty much all of the movie games, which are all pretty hit or miss. But
That's not true. They did not publish all the movie games. The
yeah,
first two games were done by, well, the first one was done by TT Games.
yeah,
I
the same
forget
people
who
who
What?
made the Lego
second one.
games.
Yes, the
I
Lego
forget
game.
who did the second one, but it
Fun
sure
fact.
as hell wasn't High Moon.
Hey,
Fun
Prime.
fact,
Um,
because
That is what he
Fun
claimed. Yes.
Yeah.
He
Fun fact,
also
because
explained-
TT Games make the first Transformers game, you can kind of, with a few coding, you can play a human from the Transformer game in Lego Indiana Jones. Did you know that?
That's interesting.
Right, yes, that is what he just said. He just claimed that not only Rise of the Dark Spark is High Moon, but he also claimed just now that the first and second movie games are High Moon. That's what he just said. It's not even true. Dark and Moon game's the only movie video game that's High Moon.
That's true. The other two were other companies.
Yeah. I can't remember who did Original Fallen. I'll have to look that up, but
Brian will probably tell us. He probably knows.
I'll let it up. That's fine. I mean, I know Activision published it. Oh, okay. So the Xbox 360 PS3 version of Original Fallen was made by Luxoflux. The PS2 version was made by Chrome Studios. And the PSP version was made by Salvage Entertainment. And the Dark New game was made by Luxoflux. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's just wrong. Let's hear that again, just to make sure we're not misrepresenting him.
And Fall
or her.
All of Cybertron games.
Or whatever.
And also Darkspark, but we don't talk about that one.
Wait, let's go back just a little bit.
To publish some Transformers video games. It was from this deal that we got the amazing War for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron games, and also Darkspark, but we don't talk about that one. They also published pretty much all of the movie games, which are all pretty hit or miss, but those War for Cybertron games are really where it's at. They're amazing shooters that go through the story of the Cybertronian Civil War and Cybertron's eventual fall as the Autobots are forced to flee the planet. They have great action, the controls and shooting feels phenomenal, transforming from robot to vehicle is seamless and always feels great, and I highly recommend playing these games. But Hasbro doesn't, so eventually the contract with Activision was over, which means no more Activision games. Boo, whatever. At least we have these games they already made. See, that's the thing. I don't.
It's like the 8th time.
Please do, Prime. Please do.
This is like the 8th time Devin has interrupted me with the fucking.
Do it.
But yeah,
Just do
I'm
it.
sorry, buddy.
you're right.
Go ahead, keep playing.
Know the details, but for whatever reason, once the contract ended, all versions of these
Did
games
he stop Merrick in half? Oh no, that's just a random stuff.
but for whatever reason,
Yeah, he did
once the
cut them in half.
contract
Oh, Merrick in through. I was like, what?
ended,
No, it's
all
just the
versions
drone.
of these games
Rip,
were
guy.
from stores. That means
Rip
all of the
random
digital
separate controls,
versions of the Xbox and PlayStation online stores were now not available. Meaning now full copies on eBay. Yeah, and people wonder why I'm not a fan of the old
Okay, yeah, I'll agree with you here.
digital direction we've been heading in.
I really want to play those
Taking
games.
forever to remaster these games, or even just port them to the newest consoles. There was even rumors going around that the reason why this can never happen is because Activision lost the source code for the game, making them lost forever. So the only way we get any type of... But no, that's not even true. It was stated that Activision absolutely has the code and knows where it is. They just can't do anything with it. Hasbro is the holdout here. For whatever reason, they're refusing to contract with Activision again to re-release these games. Fuck you, Hasbro. I want to play Escalation again.
Well,
That
terrible.
was awful.
Yep.
You just spat in the face of a franchise you claim you like and you don't have to defend yourself in, but then here you are just constantly bashing it and acknowledging the bad.
What about the positive?
Yeah, there are way more positives than just the negatives when it comes to Transformers.
Unicron Trilogy, Beast War,
So many.
Skybound.
Yeah.
We ignore the writer.
What a disgrace.
All right.
Let's do Autobot Sonic now. Maybe.
We can if
this
you
guy.
want.
Yeah.
The,
That video made me really mad.
This is where the fun begins.
the Autobot Sonic video is 40 minutes long.
We'll
Are
see
we
how long we
sure?
last. Unless
Are
if we.
wanna
Sadly,
do
I
it
have no
today?
popcorn.
What?
Are you sure you want to do it today?
Sadly, I have no popcorn.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt to start it.
So therefore, they're able to get away with it.
Well, what a great start.
Ah, Transformers Earthspark. Or
Throw it in
garbage.
the dumpster.
Or bull. Or whatever.
Let's hear about this guy's show. Man is very much a show.
Yeah. Major Earthspark fanboy.
Earthspark fan detected. Opinion rejected.
We will accept any fan in this fandom, except Earthspark fans. You're not allowed. We will ban you.
Hello, everyone. I'm about to sign a Telltale Gamer. About a year since my last Transformers tier list, or just any tier list for that matter, but I think with the final season just less than a week away, I think now would be a better time as any to make one. Also, as I'm recording this, when the time this video will go up, it will be Thanksgiving 2025. So happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I hope you're all having a great. For me personally, I think it's no surprise. I am very thankful for everything Transformers Earthspark has given me over the past 3 years, and everyone else of you who are Earthspark fans just like me. So I thought, why not celebrate Earthspark coming to an end next week with a tier list covering the other half of Transformers Earthspark so far, and that is seasons 2 and 3. Now, if you remember last year, I did a review of tier list covering every episode of Earthspark Season 1, which I'll be linking to in a little bar in the top right corner and in the description of this video below. If you haven't seen that already, or just need a refresher of Season 1. Season 1 of Earthspark, I still think, is the quote-unquote peak Earthspark, in my opinion. But Seasons 2 and 3 definitely have good moments that definitely reach the same highs as Season 1. I overall, though, still really enjoyed Seasons 2 and 3, despite the production issues that Hasbro and Nickelodeon faced with Seasons 2 and 3. So with that, we are going to go ahead and review every single episode in Episode 1 Aftermath, all the way to Season 3, Episode 7 and 8, Judgment Day, Parts 1 and 2. For this tier list I put together, I went ahead and took the decided to put both the two-parters in as combined things. So, for example, Wiki, which is episodes 9 and 10 of Season 2, that's listed as one whole episode here, and then Judgment Day is listed as whole episode as one. Though, when I get to it, I'll give my thoughts on each episode, but overall give it a combined rating based on how I feel about both episodes together, because they are pretty much just one episode split up into two smaller episodes. So, without further ado, let's begin. Top, pretty explanatory, self-explanatory. Peak, 10 out of 10. It is, of course, episodes I think are absolutely perfect. Not only truly exemplify what it means to carry the spirit of Earthspark in these episodes, but also just is a very fun, good story that is entertaining.
If you want to Transformers, watch Cybertron.
Cybertron
are the very small ones that I can.
Cybertron is really good.
Yeah, it really is.
It's my favorite Transformer show.
Mark, aren't we on
I love that show.
29 Or
We're on
30
episode
something.
32 or something. We're pretty far in.
That's my Cybertron Rentek figure.
Yeah.
Overlook without any problems whatsoever. After that, we have the really good category. These are pretty
Sorry, what did you say about Pete?
very fun, good story that is entertaining, has good messages in it, and has pretty much no problems. Or if they are, they're very small. That ones that I can overlook without any problems whatsoever.
So
Can't find a Cyberplant key.
Pete means literally perfect. Okay. So you put any of them up there, I'm gonna call you a liar. Because there's no way in hell or heaven that any episode of any show in existence is perfect.
All Earthspark episodes are rejected from coming to heaven.
Exactly.
We don't want
My
you
son-
here.
my
Really
Cybertron
good
Rentek
category.
figure.
These are pretty much like 9 to 9.5 out of 10s. That these are episodes that I find really, really good, but there's just one thing that is holding it back from being a nearly perfect 10 out of 10 episode. Sometimes it may jump
writing.
down to 8.5 out of 10s, but that's the lowest they'll get. After that, we have the Fun Times category, which these are episodes that I think, for the most part, are good, fun episodes, but they do have more wrong with them than, let's say, the really good category, or I just enjoy them less than the really good category. Still, though, these episodes in the Fun Time category are ones I still really liked and are usually somewhere between a 7 to an 8.5 out of 10. After that, we have the All Rights category. These are episodes where mostly I like these episodes, but they have a lot of more issues with it. These are ones where essentially that, yeah, I like them, but I also realize, hey, yeah, this has a lot of stuff that I have wrong with it. People probably aren't going to like this, but I like it personally. And again, also feel free to disagree with my list if you think so. Again, these
Oh,
episodes.
we'll disagree.
I have a rank them all on below button.
Yeah.
And this tier list
Yeah,
is my
me too,
personal
me too.
opinions and all that. If you feel like an episode is like in the peak category, belongs in the not very good category, that's totally your prerogative. I won't hold that against you. I'll also be putting.
Yeah.
Do you know what should be a new segment at some point in the guard? Re-ranking a bunch of Shill's tier lists. Like, just imagine, like, rearranging Common Cam's tier list. Like, we're going to fix Common Cam's tier list on this.
Yeah, we can
Those
do that.
Cybertron Rentek,
Also-
blast the shill.
You could also someday do a
I have that figure. In my head.
Transformers shill tier list.
I am open to doing that. Like, Transformers YouTubers, just all of them.
Yeah.
And then the joke would be like, feed and D to the B. Well, they go in S tier.
No.
That's it. I like Nerd's
Yeah, Nerd's Feet's cool.
A link to this tier list in
Think he's
the description of this video.
the reason I found you.
What?
He's the reason I found you.
Oh, really?
Nerd's is the reason I found you. Yes. I think you discussion video with Nerd's but I first comment was definitely on your Narcotics Gay video, but I definitely know you because of Nerd's You made a community post one time. And I found you.
Yeah.
If you want to go
He's
ahead
a
and
nice
make your own tier
guy.
list. But anyway, after the All Right category, we have the Has Good Moments category. These are like anywhere between like a 6 to like a 4.5 or
Would
5
you
out of
even
10.
count on
These are
the
ones
list?
that overall
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Has the second lowest tier is a 4 or 5 out of 10? Does this guy know?
Are
how
you
tier
kidding
lists
me?
work? Does this guy not know how tier lists are supposed to work?
This guy doesn't understand the concept of bad. At least the other Earthspark shills, they know that season 2 and season 3, or the 2 parts of season 2 are bad. They know. They know it's not good. They just continue to defend season 1.
Yeah.
Like, this guy
don't think
is just willing to defend anything.
I will
He's
defend
the
nothing
Star Wars
which tries to
explaining of
indoctrinate children.
Transformers.
Yeah.
I will support nothing which indoctrinates children.
were that good, but they did have like a few moments
Me
that I
either.
really did like about
It's
it.
an
So
evil thing to
therefore,
do.
it gets like a pass in my opinion, and I found some bits to enjoy about it. And then at the very bottom is the not very good
pass.
category. It's self-explanatory. These are episodes that just I found pretty much I did not like at all, or there was so little I enjoyed, but it didn't matter because it couldn't save the episode for me. Very rarely do I put an episode in the not very good category. Most you'll probably see in the has good moments category of anything, but rarely I'll see put one in the not very good category.
Videos,
but anyway,
get a job.
Yeah.
Okay, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and properly begin our
Found
tier
a
list.
girlfriend.
We're going to start it with Season 2, Episode 1, Aftermath. This is our first episode of Seasons 2 and 3, where it picks up 1 year after the events of Season 1. And it starts off pretty big. We start with that big chase of Robbie, Mo, Optimus, and all the Terrans trying to get an Ember Shard away from the Decepticons. We see Breakdown, Skywarp, and Nova Storm and Swindle chasing them down the
This is not
the
Skywarp.
highway outside of Philadelphia, while Robbie and Mo narrate to the audience about like what's happened in the years since, where we get that like, oh, the Decepticons helped us clean up with Wiki for a while and collect the Emberstone shards, but after a while, Starscream betrayed us and all that. And then, of course, we see them fight over the Ember Shard more until Breakdown gets it and accidentally ends up creating Aftermath in the process. Aftermath nearly kills Hashtag after he's born and gets his ult mode, and then Breakdown convinces Aftermath to come with him and join the Decepticons. I think this is a great episode that introduces us to what Aftermath's character is like. Like this guy who's completely obsessed with just causing as much destruction and like craving violence as possible is a great way of showing how Aftermath differs from the other Terrans and like why a Chaos Terran is so much more different than a regular Terran, in my opinion. I think this episode also does a great job of basically showing off Aftermath as this really, really big threat. But also we get to see how the different Multos and Terrans have grown in the years since Season 1. Like we get to see more of Robbie and Mo in their new cyber suits. We get to see Robbie step up more as a leader, and then Twitch tries to teach him how to be a better leader. And the final scene with Robbie, Twitch, and Nightshade trying to sneak into Starscream's base and steal all the Ember Shards they have, while Mo, Dot, and everyone else like distract Starscream and the Decepticons. But then Aftermath nearly kills Twitch and Spitfire, and so Robbie's forced to make the big brother decision and have them all retreat with nothing to show for it. I think it's a good way of showing Robbie's character growth. And overall, I think it's a really fun episode. Also, Breakdown and Aftermath's interactions with Breakdown acting as like a father figure Aftermath is hilarious. I think Roger
I don't
Smith
understand why people
do really good jobs as Breakdown.
It wasn't that funny.
It looked cringe.
It is cringe.
I don't watch
this episode. I just think overall, the what do you call it? The introduction, like that Robbie Mo give explain, like, oh, just Starscream decided to betray us because Decepticons, is a little bit like retconny based on how it were. And while I definitely understand like Shockwave, Swindle, Hardtop, and the Seekers betraying the Multos, that definitely feels like it. Starscream, though, again, it just doesn't sit right with me with how Starscream so easily betrayed them. At the very least, betrayed Hashtag. Though we do see like this justified a little bit towards the end, but even then, though, it doesn't really sit right with me. So because of that, I'm going to go ahead and put Aftermath probably, we'll start Aftermath in the really good category for now.
The D tier. The D tier.
Put it on the lowest button in existence.
While you're at it, put the other episodes there too. Because that was
despite the little
terrible
explanation for why Starscream betrays the Autobots and Terrans, I think it's a pretty fun episode for the most part. After I move on to episode 2, In Ruins. This is the Mo and Thrash-centered episode where they discover the Quintesson Executioner inside the giant temple, and we get kind of introduced to the Quintessons, and this comes back later in the Season 3 finale. With In Ruins, I like the design of the Quintesson Executioner. I like the idea of Mo and Thrash trying to keep it locked up in the barn so no one else in their family knows about it. It's also great to get another episode focused on Mo and Thrash after the last one about them really was all the way back in Season 1 with House Rules, which is one of my favorite episodes of Earth Spark, actually. However, there's just a lot of problems I have with this episode that keeps that really hard to ignore. First off, the primary one is that Thrash just acts so cowardly in this episode. Like, he's totally against going into the Quintesson Temple with Mo, and Mo is the one who actually wants to go in. And it just seems like such the opposite of what Mo and Thrash relationship was back in Season 1, where Thrash was the one always wanting to get into trouble, and Mo was the more reserved one, not really wanting to go along with it, but just did so anyway because she trusted Thrash. This way, it's the other way around, and it never really fit with Thrash's character. So, and it just makes a lot of Thrash's decisions in the first half of this episode really pointless or just odd, in my opinion. And then I think Alex doesn't really do a lot. Just him doting over Mo the entire episode when he didn't do that at all
Alex
back
is one
in
of the
season
most
1 is
overrated
really
human characters in
like concern, like just kind of like odd choice to have Alex dote on Mo now. So because of that, I'm torturing put it in the fun time.
I'm sorry, is he calling dote? Is that what he's saying here?
Mo the entire episode when he didn't do that at all back in season 1 is really like concern, like just kind of like odd choice to have Alex dote on Mo now. So because of that, I'm torturing put it in the fun times or the all rights category. You know what? I think I'm gonna put it in the all right category for now, but we'll come back to it later. I may move it up to thumb times. We'll see. After that, though, we move on to Control Alt Delete. This is honestly one of the best episodes of season 2. This is the one where hashtag gets her new alt mode, and honestly,
no, it's one of the most annoying ones because it's about social media.
Honestly, is a really, really good episode about like just a sense of self-discovery for children. I love the journey hashtag goes on to try and find her new alt mode.
There's after like one good moment in that episode.
He and Optimus are getting rid of all the ghost vans and repurposing them for other activities where Bumblebee wants to turn them into ice cream trucks. Hashtag is all excited about like what she wants in her new alt mode. We get introduced to her little AI assistant Val, who helps her out with a lot of stuff and delivering all the old Ghost hard drives to the Wiki Recycle Center. Also, take a shot every time hashtag says Recycle Center in this episode. You'll be wasted by the end of it, I swear.
No.
I think Shockwave also is a very fun villain in this episode with him trying to get Agent Croft's hard drive from hashtag, which has info on Terratronus, which we find out later at the end of season 2. Also, I think the best part of this episode, though, is towards the end of it, when after hashtag nearly falls off a cliff, when she crashes through some trees and loses her Wi-Fi dish of her Ghost Fan alt mode, she goes to Dot to get herself cleaned up of all the mud, and then, like, she explains, like, her problems with looking for a alt mode to her mother, and Dot has one of the best lines ever in the entire show where she says, you can be anything you want to be, but you can't be everything. I think it's such a really, really strong line from Dot. Benny Latham performed her so well in that episode, but also just such a good sense of discovery of identity, or even a like gender identity for children.
Oh God! Please help me!
Stop
it! I made sure to take your prime. Get back! I kill you! Get back!
This has nothing to do with gender.
Give me your face.
What are you talking about? That is the most.
We will kill them all.
That is the most rejecting bullshit I've ever heard. Them all. So that is what I like to call rejection, man. Oh my God.
Stop it.
Please, stop it.
I realize
get some help.
They're struggling to find what their gender identity might be, if they're bi, trans, gay, non-binary.
There's only male and female and people who have... Yes, they can.
Yes. What's the time now?
Another party, LGBTQ family, anything like that. It really felt like hashtag just trying to figure out what she wants her identity to be, but she doesn't know how. She wants to be this, she wants to be that, but Dot like makes her like feel so validated in the fact that like no matter what you choose, like I'll still love you for it. Just know that you can't just be everything you want to be. Think about what really matters to you. That's what you are. And I think that's what hashtag finds out about herself in the end of this episode. When she's running away from Shockwave, she finds that perfect electric hybrid pickup truck, that alt mode that she takes, and is able to defeat Shockwave with her new abilities. A really, really fun episode. And because of that, I'm going to go ahead and put it in a really good category. What stops it from being
creative?
Also, Shockwave and Soundwave are the last people who would follow Starscream.
I agree. I said the same thing.
No matter which universe, maybe Cybertron Soundwave, he also starts. Or I don't want to spoil anything.
Oh, all right.
But other than that, yeah.
In my opinion, is just that I feel like some of the writing is a little off, and I wish they made Shockwave more of a genuine threat in this episode. It feels,
not to quote my favorite Kingdom Hearts game, but a little more than a little, more like a lot.
Kind of nerfed in my opinion. Though to be honest, it's just shy of being peak. I might move it up to peak later.
I hate this guy. I hate the word peak.
Peak is one of those
though.
overused words in the modern generation. It's stupid. This
Damn.
I'm a
Then
part
we
of this
move on
same
to-
generation. I know our generation is screwed.
Oh, I kind of used the word peak a few times.
It's all right. I have
It's fine.
I said a few times that Cybertron is peak. I mean, it is.
It's very rare
Okay.
when I do.
Yeah, it's
personally.
really rare when I do it too. I only say peak when it's like I'm being ironic usually when I say it. But yeah.
Episode 4, the Butterfly Effect. This one, a lot of people have a problem with because this is the introduction of everyone's least favorite character in Earthspark, Ferromaestro. Now, to be honest, I don't see the hate for Ferromaestro. Like,
How do you not see it?
He is garbage.
I miss
He is
Cemetery
one of
Wing
the
on
hardest
that.
characters.
He is such a. He's probably the weakest human villain. I might even rank the TRF higher than him. That's how bad he is.
I miss Cemetery Win.
I do too.
me too.
I miss Mac.
the
as
Earthspark
well.
doesn't make him out to be this huge, big,
I
bad
even miss all
villain.
Vision 1
He's not on the
villains.
same like level as like the animated supervillains from like Transformers Animated I'm talking about, like Professor Princess and the Headmaster and all that. Ferromaestro
way
just seems
more
like, oh, he's
enjoyable
this
with that
silly
stuff.
little dude who runs an
Oh,
amusement
all
park where
Vision
he
1 villains
captures
are way better.
Transformers and makes them his attractions. And he like gets a lot of curiosities. Like he got the Ember Shard that Swindle tries to steal from him buy from him at the start of the episode, but then Ferromaestro doesn't give it to him, which also is a problem. Like, Swindle, you're a Decepticon. What is stopping you from like killing Ferromaestro or just like taking the shard by
exactly.
force?
I do
You're just
agree
gonna
with
let him
him
tell
on
you
this.
no? That's not the Swindle I
Fair
know.
point.
But then after that, though, I do really
You have
like
one good point I
Robbie's
actually agree with.
interactions with Izzy in this episode. I think it really captures that feeling of like a kid's first crush on someone for the first time. I think the way Robbie like acts around Izzy is really cute and endearing. It's also hilarious seeing Twitch, Mo, and Thrash all like
It means
getting like stomach aches and getting very stressed out because they're feeling Robbie's crush and the stress he feels. Like,
They're feeling his boner. Say it right. They're feeling
What is that picture?
his boner. Okay? Stop saying crush. They're not feeling his crush. That's not how words work.
trying not to embarrass himself in front of her around them all, and it's really funny. Though I mentioned this in my review, The Butterfly Effect, I think Robbie's facial expressions in this episode are horrible, and I don't mean to, like, I'm trying to sound bad, but like really it doesn't look like Robbie's like in love with Izzy at all. He looks constipated and it just does not look good at all, and it really brings down the episode a lot because Cindy Michaela does such a great job as Robbie in this episode, but I think as good as her voice acting is as him, her voice work as Robbie just can't save like Robbie's facial animations from most of this episode. I think a lot of Ferromaestro's animations are a bit like wanky or janky, I mean. And then, though I do like at the very end of the episode when Robbie and Mo sing Cyber Sync with Twitch Bash the first time they chase after Ferromaestro in Cosmos. We get introduced to Earthspark Cosmos also, being voiced by Weird Al Yankovic, who I think is hilarious as Cosmos. But yeah, that's it for also Agent Schiller's in this episode, but he doesn't speak at all. So yeah, that's kind of like why it's an okay episode, but like a lot of problems with it. So I'm torn between putting it in the all rights category or the has good moments category. I think I'm gonna put it in the has good moments category for now, though I might move it up to all rights. Then after that, we move on to episode 5 Together. This one is one of my favorites in season 2 as well. This is the Jawbreaker and Aftermath episode where Jawbreaker feeling alone because Twitch hashtag or Twitch Thrash and Nightshade and
something on a tier list. You gotta keep it there. You gotta stick to your guns.
Yes.
Just fucking
even Common Cam gets this right.
True.
And Wheeljack abandon him when they're all trying to master cyber syncing with Robbie and Mo. Aftermath stumbles upon Aftermath in the forest looking really weak, so he tries to become friends with Aftermath. They end up accidentally cyber syncing into Jabam, this horrible like hybrid monstrosity between the two of them. Though it's really cute just seeing a Jawbreaker and Aftermath interact together. I think Flea and Cyrus Arnold do a great job as Aftermath and Jawbreaker's episode. They're such a cute like dynamic together. I really enjoy their characters.
It was
even a side story with Robbie, Mo, Twitch, and Thrash learning how to cyber sync with Nightshade and Moon.
This is one of the most insufferable fucking episodes of any television ever, period, the end, no ifs, and or buts about it.
Like, there are episodes that are similar to this that are way better. The only good part about, yes, the origin of, shut up, Prime!
What is?
Shut up, Prime!
So, for those of you that don't know, me and Prime Studios were in a call with D to the B about 1 or 2 years ago at this point.
Yeah.
And we teased him that fucking what's his face? Jawbreaker looks a lot like his avatar. And Devin got so triggered and butthurt about it that he recreated his entire avatar because of it.
That wasn't the only reason, but yeah. Honestly, I'm okay. I'm glad I changed it. It looks way better.
I'm glad too. It was just funny.
Jack is a fun little B plot to follow. And I think the concept of Jawbreaker and Aftermath fighting off the bunch of Energon mushroom monsters is like scary, but also like a really cool idea that harkens back to the Bare Necessities episode from season 1, having a cool little callback to that about how the Energon mushroom monsters are created by the same contaminated Energon that created the Energon bear parasite in season 1. However, the problems with this episode arise from, in my opinion, the end of this episode, where turns out Aftermath was just playing Jawbreaker the whole time, that he really didn't care about Jawbreaker at all, at least in this episode.
Nah,
like, it really
it's
sucks.
Jawbreaker being stupid.
Aftermath and Jawbreaker get to the cave finally, with all the cave water.
Yeah,
Aftermath has such a sweet speech to Jawbreaker where he says, oh, like, the Decepticons may be my family, but none of them help me like you did. No, he says, I'm like, the Decepticons are okay, but none of them helped me like you did. And he sounds so genuine to Jawbreaker, though we learn later on in the imposters that Aftermath was just playing Jawbreaker this whole time just so he can steal all the cave water for himself. It just comes across as so, like, it basically makes the whole episode and the growth that happens between Aftermath and Jawbreaker pointless. I mean, at the same time, though, this is really good character building for Jawbreaker, because then it makes him distrust of the Chaos Terrans, rightfully so, in the next episode, which plays a big part in my 11th episode. But it just ruins Aftermath's character, in my opinion. And I hope that if Aftermath shows up in these final 2 episodes of Earthspark, he gets to make up properly with Jawbreaker, and there's some sort of resolution between the two of them.
There's not going to be.
So because of that, I'm probably going to put Togetherness in the fun times category. Otherwise, it would have gone in the peak or really good category, but I just can't ignore Aftermath basically betraying Jawbreaker, ruining his character, in my opinion. But I like the rest of the episode besides that, so I'm going to go ahead and put it in the
only
fun
good
times
parts of that episode is when Aftermath hits Jawbreaker in the head with a rock, and when he screams because he's stuck to him. That's the only good part of that episode.
Which he died by us.
And though we get onto what is probably one of my favorite episodes in seasons 2 and 3, probably my favorite episode in season 2, and that is episode 6, Spitfire. This is Spitfire's introductory episode, and this is going to be our first peak episode of seasons 2 and 3. I think Spitfire's introduction is so good. The way that she was created essentially by Twitch trying to fight Soundwave and Laserbeak for a Ember Shard is really cool. The fact that
way to call me out. Jeez.
Spitfire takes after Twitch because she has Spitfire scan one of the other 2.0 drones that Wheeljack creates to help Twitch look for Ember Shards is cool. And then I really like the dynamic between Twitch and Spitfire, where Twitch tries to get Spitfire to become part of her family, and Spitfire tries to impress the other Autobots around her, saying like how good she is at everything, and I should be put on this mission instead of Twitch because I can do anything Twitch does but better. And then we get the amazing obstacle course with all the Terrans racing in alongside Alex. I think Alex is hilarious in this episode, having him nearly come in 3rd place in the race behind Twitch and Spitfire after Spitfire nearly kills him, so Twitch has to throw the race to save Alex. And then the final fight between Twitch and Spitfire is one of the best fights in Earthspark. I absolutely love Twitch and Spitfire's fight in this episode, and especially the music that plays for it. I think it's called, the song's called Bring It On by Crush Effect. They did a great job putting together this song for the fight. That little techno, like high, heavy beat of the song is so good. And the cinematography, again, is really good, which, of course, we should expect no less because this episode was storyboarded by Kevin Molina Ortiz. He did a great job on this, as he did all the other episodes back in Season 1. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, this is probably my favorite episode of Season 2. Our first peak episode for sure.
Stop glazing
But
him.
then we move on from what I think is the best episode of Earthspark Season 2 to what is sadly the worst episode of Earthspark Season 2. And in my opinion, is the worst episode in Earthspark ever. And that is episode 7, The Imposters. This is, I take no pleasure in saying this, the worst episode, not only in Season 2, but the entire
very little that narrows it down.
This is the one where Twitch and Spitfire swap bodies after the end of Spitfire, where they swap bodies in the energy storm when Spitfire tried to take control of Twitch's body. So Twitch in Spitfire's body and Spitfire's in Twitch's. This one has a lot of issues in it between animation errors where like Twitch's lips don't match what Catherine Kavari is saying as Spitfire inside Twitch's body. I think it is cool how Zelda Williams plays Twitch in this episode and how Catherine Kavari plays Spitfire. The fact that they're playing each other, body swapping each other's bodies is really cool. But again, so many characters act so weirdly in this episode, like especially later on in the episode when Spitfire in Twitch's body presumably kills Wheeljack, but then he's just totally fine in the next episode. And in Season 3, it's so weird. It's full of so many animation errors and so much like random stuff that just I don't think fits well. It just like, again, I hate being negative. I don't like saying to people like, "Oh, this sucks" or anything. But
I do.
I hate being negative. Oh my god! I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry for
the whole show sucks.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm being so negative today, guys. I'm such a negative Nancy.
I'm so sorry for being negative.
I find redeeming about it. The only thing I can say that's like somewhat good about this episode is the fights in this episode.
Wanna cry?
That and the start of the episode where Akama's chasing after Twitch as Spitfire when she's falling down in the sky. Those were storyboarded by Lillian Fiedler, who of course has done a lot of amazing artwork on Transformers. You might recognize her as having created that amazing Transformers Decepticons animation pilot that has like her gender bend versions of Megatron and Starscream. It's such a cool like animation pilot, and I'm gonna go ahead and link that in the cards of this video and a description if you want to check that out as well, because it's a really good animation pilot. She also has her own art shop online where you can go buy a bunch of prints for her, get commissions from her. She's an amazing artist, and I highly recommend you guys checking her artwork out if you get a chance. Right. I really hope she gets to do more stuff in the Transformers franchise at some point, because her work is amazing. Now, thankfully, after The Imposters, we move on to a moderately better episode, and that is episode 8, Dude, Where's My Trailer? This is without a doubt like the most filler of filler episodes ever, but it's such a funny filler episode that I can't help but love it. This is the one where Bobby and Hashtag agree to go ahead and clean Optimus' trailer for a trailer photo shoot that he is going to be going to, but they need more time when the Decepticons start to kidnap Optimus's trailer and start like damaging it, trying to get what's inside of it. So Robbie and Robbie and Hashtag have to go all over Woodlicky to chase down while they have Jawbreaker stay behind to distract Optimus. It's just
this is where we find out Optimus is allergic to pine trees, and it's such a stupid reveal.
They disrespected Optimus so much.
And then he starts sneezing.
It would have made more sense with the Terrans since they're part human. But we gotta have the legacy character do it.
Interact with each other.
We can't have from-made characters anymore.
Interaction, just how frustrated Robbie gets throughout the episode's first aftermath. Then Spindle and Hardtop, then Skywarp and Nova Storm all steal the trailer, and then the end of it's where Mo, Twitch, Nightshade, and Thrash all come in to help Robbie and Hashtag clean up the trailer. Is great, and then it's just a funny episode. But then the ending where Optimus ends up sneezing and ruining the shoot anyway because Hashtag and Robbie use pine.
Let me guess, you liked it.
Scented paint because Optimus apparently is allergic to pine scent brings it down a little bit. So because of that, I'm
No comment.
Where's my trailer?
Oh, shocking
Honestly,
to hear
in the
that.
fun times category, I enjoy it a lot more than in Ruins and the Butterfly Effect for sure. So because of that, I think it fits better in the fun times category than the all rights category. Then we come to the end of season 2 with episodes 9 and 10 with Wiki parts 1 and 2. These are the episodes that introduce us to the giant Titan Terran, aka the very first Terran created by Quintus Prime to protect the Emberstone, Terratronus, voiced by Claudia Black, who has done a lot of voice work in other animation video games. You might recognize her as the voice of Chloe in the Uncharted series, or as Cheryl in Final Space, one of my favorite cartoons ever. I'm so also unrelated, but if you haven't heard already, Final Space is getting finished as a graphic novel coming out later this year or early next year. I highly recommend.
Cool, I don't care.
Why do you keep plugging these random bullshit things in my Transformer tier list video?
Still available because
maybe I need to do more plugging. That's how you get attraction. More plugging.
Character is a really cool concept. Having her be a Titan sleeping under the town of Witwiki that Hashtag and Mo accidentally uncover while trying to help Mo out with her history project is really cool. We get a lot of interesting stuff in this episode, like lore-wise, learning that all the tunnels that where the Dweller resided back in season 1, it was because all the Multos and Starscream were running through Terratronus' body, and we see that Croft apparently knew about these tunnel systems back in season 1. That's why she had the hard drive with all the whole layout of Terratronus' body that Starscream took at the end of Control-Alt-Delete. I think that's a really good plot, even though I will admit episode 9 is very, very slow. Little to no action in it, besides Mo and Hashtag evading all the Dwellers to get to Terratronus. Though it really picks up in the second half, where all the Multos try to lead a full-on assault on Starscream's base to go ahead and steal all of his Ember Shards, but Robbie's forced to surrender all of his Ember Shards when Starscream threatens to kill Alex if he doesn't give them to him. So because of that, Starscream's able to complete the Ember Stone after he kills Spitfire and Admiral in such a brutal fashion. I think it's a little too brutal for a kid's show, but it's such an crazy, insane moment in Earthspark that I can't help but love it for that reason. I think just a shot of first Starscream stabbing Aftermath through the chest with the Cyber Slayer, and then
my favorite part of the episode is when
Armada Frost Death is more brutal than this.
And Spitfire right away from him, trying to bang on the door, get Mo and Robbie to help her escape, but then Starscream pops up right behind her, throws her to the ground, steps on her chest, and then stabs her to kill her as well. It's such a dark image, but I really, really love it for that reason. Then, of course, using the Ember Shards that were inside of Aftermath and Spitfire, Starscream completes the Ember Stone, takes control of Terratronus' body, and tries to flatten the entire town to create new Cybertron.
Oh, yeah.
Though, thankfully, Robbie and Mo are able to escape alongside Thrash and Hashtag, and the four of them create a giant dome around Terratronus that puts her into a coma and removes the Ember Stone from Starscream's body. Though at the same point, this destroys the Ember Stone. It's honestly despite the problems you may have with Starscream becoming a villain in this episode, I think for a finale, like a mid-season finale, this is really, really good and shows it's great to have Thrash be and Hashtag be the main characters this episode. That Twitch, Jawbreaker, Nightshade all get frozen by Starscream with the Cyber Slayer halfway through the episode.
Nightshade
to have
frozen.
Thrash and Hashtag be the ones to help Robbie Mo defeat Starscream was really cool to see.
It should have been just Twitch. Everyone else gets frozen.
I really like this episode, so I'm gonna go ahead and put
Everyone
it in a really
could have
good
died.
category. Again, the only problems I have with it that prevents it from being peak is because Starscream acting out of character, and then part 1 being a bit too slow.
What is still?
Now we're in season 3, technically the second half of season 2, with episode 1, The Need for Reed, aka the Breakby Divorce episode. This one.
Oh my gosh, this guy's.
Did I just hear that right? Did I hear that right?
What'd you hear?
Now we're in season 3, technically the second half of season 2, with episode 1, The Need for Reed, aka the Breakby Divorce episode.
Oh my gosh! Shut up about Breakby.
Not everything has to be gay.
Can we just have normal friends?
Why can't parents be fucking platonic? God.
This one, up in the air between whether this is really good or peak. I might be a bit biased because I'm a big Break fan, so I'm gonna go.
You're a big Break-Me shipper. Yeah, wow, I would never have guessed.
What? I didn't know that. How could I have ever put that together?
Right.
Who the heck wants to see giant robots fucking each other? Who want to see this? What the heck? Oh, IDW fans. What? Anything else?
Fucking. I want to say a
IDW
word.
fans and knockout and breakdown shipper.
Put it in the peace category for now because this is what I wanted so badly. Just a whole episode focused on Bumblebee and Breakdown, with Bumblebee tagging alongside Mo and Thrash to sneak into the dome to break Breakdown out, while at the same time help Mo and Thrash get a comic book for Robbie that he really wants to read. And granted that this whole time Breakdown was just betraying Bumblebee because Shockwave promised him and the other Decepticons a way off Cybertron. It does hurt, but I absolutely love just how angry Bumblebee is at Breakdown in this episode because of that. Like, he genuinely feels hurt by Breakdown as a result of this, and I like that.
Doesn't mean they're gay. It's just like this video.
Like, angst between the two of them. I like it when relationships aren't just perfectly picturesque and clean. I like to see the little dirty blemishes in their relationships like this, and to see Bumblebee and Breakdown have a proper.
They're not gay.
This episode is crazy. Now, I probably would put this actually in the.
They're not gay. Why do we always have to make it like, oh, these two characters are gay and they're fighting? That means they're going through a divorce. It's like,
I don't know.
guys, that's not how things
Mental
work.
institution.
I don't know.
If this was going to be the last we've seen of Breakdown, but considering the season 4 trailer that just came out earlier this week showed like a scene where Bumblebee and Breakdown are together again, and then Breakdown is shown with all the other Autobots heading back to Earth.
Have you never heard of the
at
concept
the end
of
of
brother
episode
in
2.
arms?
I'm so happy to see what gets Breakdown and
Nope.
Bumblebee back together, and I hope. Come on, Paramount. This is the last season, the last 2 episodes of Earthspark.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
I don't want to see two robots fucking each other.
No.
I don't want to
Don't
see
dare
it.
say it.
I don't want it.
Don't say it
Don't
on my
No.
please.
dare
Mercy.
say it. Don't you? I will go on to Fortnite and murder you in Fortnite if you say it.
I will
Hey,
hacking the
Robot
new
Doctor.
codes behind them, and I will blast
Can I
them.
at least get one sort of confession of
Well.
love from Bumblebee and Breakdown, or at least a kiss between the two of them? I'll even
9! No!
No.
No! 9! No!
He said the thing.
9! No! 9! No!
He said the thing.
Sorry, my German. Sorry, my German, but
Hang on.
No.
No.
It's fine, dude. It's fine.
Shit.
Go ahead. No. Dude,
just no!
I might also have to start downloading these streams and picking out highlights and re-upload
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah.
I think it'd be
Oh my
hilarious
God.
for any stream.
Oh, yes.
Oh my, yeah. I knew he was gonna say it. I knew he was.
I had a
gonna say
feeling
kiss.
too. I remember seeing his season 2 video,
Oh.
and he was like, "Brick
was-
B, come on, Brick B."
Yeah, I know. Like for a second there, it sounded like he wasn't going to. And I was about to give him a point. I was about to be like, "Oh wow, he's toning it back." Nope, never mind. He's gaying up the place again.
He's more autistic than I am.
Yeah, that's saying a lot.
take a cheek kiss or a hug that they share. Please, I need it. But anyway, yeah, this is a really good episode. I absolutely love it. I might be biased as a Breakbeat fan, but I don't care. It goes in the peak category.
Duh.
I don't care about your fetish.
But again, after every good episode, we need a rather bad episode, and that unfortunately.
I don't care about your
Share-
fetish.
Don't share your fetish with me. Show your fetish to some other weirdo, please.
Exactly.
Is episode
I don't know, on Reddit, Tumblr, I don't
This is the
know.
one where Robbie wants to go on a movie drive-in date with Izzy, and all the rest of his family tries to come in to
gosh,
like
I hate this
embarrass him and
episode
help
so
make
much.
sure that the
He did say that this episode was quite bad, so at least we can agree on that, yeah.
Date goes well. At the same time, Hashtag and Nightshade accidentally bring the mole bots in the movie Robbie and Izzy are watching to life. And then halfway through it, Robbie and Izzy get sucked into the movie. It's got some funny bits to it, but overall, though, again, it's a very cringy episode. I do not like a lot of the way characters act in this episode. But again, it has points
that doesn't redeem him that
I think
much.
some of it is funny and endearing. I like how Frenzy and Laserbeak are just watching the movie through the dome the whole time. So because of that reason, I'm gonna go ahead and put Attack on the Drive-In movie in the has good moments category. It definitely has like a lot of problems, but a few points of it
really
made
one
me
of his
laugh
tiers
and overall enjoy it quite a bit.
Have I been hearing that right? Like Has-Been Hotel?
No, he has one that says has good moments. That's what that says.
Oh, has good moments.
Evan has dyslexia, guys. If it's not already obvious.
So I'm gonna put it in there. For
I
that
thought
reason.
I heard him say
Then
has
we
been.
move on to episode 3, The Great Escape. This is the
and hearing problems apparently.
Second episode with Fair Maestro in it. This is the one where all the Maltos end up going into an escape room run by Fair Maestro. A lot of people are gonna say, "Oh, this episode sucks" because it has Fair Maestro in it. Again, I really don't see the hate with Fair Maestro as a character. Yeah, he's stupid and silly, but like he's not this big overarching threat. He's like a stupid villain that you see from maybe 1 or 2 episodes. Now, granted, I think a lot of this episode is stupid because of the fact that like, it's trying to show that Twitch is like the bad guy because she doesn't let any of her siblings do the mini games themselves. But they do, though. They try to do it themselves, and when they struggle or have trouble with it, Twitch either offered suggestions to them to help them out, or she literally helps them out in it. And I just don't like that it's paints Twitch out as the bad guy in this episode because she does nothing wrong. It's the same problem I had with Classified back in season 1, the episode where Twitch and Thrash get powered up whenever Robbie and Mo get angry. I didn't like that episode because I didn't like the message it sent with using your anger to your advantage. I just don't like the message this one's sending either, though it has really funny moments like the way Nightshade sort of takes charge after Twitch gets sucked in the ticket booth machine. I like all the different mini games, especially the be strong enough to be gentle reference that Twitch gave the Jawbreaker who's doing the little test your might, slam the hammer against the bell challenge. I like those moments. So because that's though, it's definitely better than the has good moments category, but not like as good as Fun Times really good. So I'm gonna let you all reads category. Thankfully though, after that we get a very good episode, and that is episode 4, No Soldier Left Behind. This of course is the introductory episode to Prowl, who I absolutely love. Earthspark Prowl. Eric Bauza does a really good job as him, having him be this sort of, he seems to me like a watered down version of IEW Prowl, where he definitely is super serious, very factual, matter of fact, and all that, but he definitely harbors some inherent racism towards humans, constantly referring to
racism against humans. Really? We're really gonna do that, huh? We're just gonna casually throw a racist word out.
Racism!
I miss the time the movie could show the escapism.
The term is speciesist, not racist. The word you're searching for is speciesist.
Just imagine, just the Cybertronian going on, those dang dirty humans.
Get your damn hands off me, you damn dirty human!
Get off my lawn!
With them as like beneath Cybertronians and believes that it's beneath him to babysit the Malto humans, while he should be focused more on working with Optimus and the other Autobots. So thankfully, Prowl is up to this throughout the course of the rest of the season, and Prowl has some good moments with Megatron in this episode and the rest of the season as well. I really like. I think it's just a really good introduction to Prowl, and then having
the build-up of him trusting
fight him, Optimus,
nice.
Megatron, and Dot was really cool to see. It just overall was a really fun thing for Prowl, and I think this is another peak episode. I don't think it's as good as for Reader Spitfire, but I really like it. There's no problems with it.
We got to put this on the lowest tier because this introduced Spark regeneration keys, which just absolutely breaks the lore and destroys the whole Transformers franchise.
Oh Lord, here we go. I mean, I agree, but here we go.
So yeah,
Really
drag
good episode, in my
that down to detail, mister.
opinion. And then after that, we get another pretty good episode, just
We
shy of
both
being peak,
know that's
actually.
not going to happen.
And that is episode 5, Fire and Ice. This is the Hate
What a
Plague
weenie.
episode, the one where all the Malto children are hanging out at the Ghost North Pole base, just trying to have a snow day. And then when Twitch goes in to get some, like, I think she leaves to go get marshmallows or something to cook there, she runs in and finds out that all the Autobots are slowly being taken over by the Hate Plague. There is infamously a clip in this episode that has gone viral on Twitter for a few months, one of Alita, when Twitch walks in on Alita and RC fighting each other with the Hate Plague, and then Alita goes to Twitch like, "Oh, you Terrans are the reason, like, we had so many problems on Earth and all that." And then Twitch says, "Hey, that hurts my feelings." Essentially, I've seen so many people dog on this scene because, like, "Oh, what is this kiddie show writing?" Where Twitch is like, "Oh, that hurts my feelings." Like, what is she? Like,
Oh,
3?
I can't wait! I can't wait to hear them. I can't wait to hear Mr. Sonic Man defend that line, because that was a bad line.
Do you guys not realize that this is pretty much how
That's
all the
okay
Terrans
about
talk about their
your
feelings throughout the entirety of Earthspark? If you go back to season 1, literally in the very first episode, or at least part 2 of the first episode, I should say, in Secret Legacy Part 2, when Twitch scans her drone almost for the first time, she says, it feels weird, very weird feels. She says, like, weird feels a few times. And then a lot in, like, the first 5 episodes of Earthspark, Twitch and Thrash talk constantly about how they feel in the episodes, that they feel, like, sad or happy or so much. The Terrans are inherently very emotional beings. They are very in tune with their emotions. So, of course, it makes sense for Twitch to talk about, like, stuff that hurts her feelings or such. I don't think that's immature or bad writing. That's just how inherently the Terrans are. They're very in tune with their emotions. Okay,
Wow.
just bad rates aside, though, I really do think that that's getting way too much hate than it deserves. I think it's totally in character for Twitch. I love the horror movie-esque scenes of Twitch hiding throughout the Autobot base away from Alita,
probably the best
RC, and Bumblebee, and then we get to the end of it where Megatron helps her escape with the 2 nitrogen fuel truck fuel tanks. But then
Hey, you
Megatron
liked
gets
it
infected
too.
2 after getting to a fight with
Don't
Optimus.
start.
And then the only other con how this episode really is the end fight that Megatron and Optimus have with each other when they're both under the influence of the Hate Plague. I've seen people complain about, how the animation sucks for this fight. I'll say, unfortunately, yes. I do think the animation in the Megatron Optimus fight is not the best, but I can overlook it because otherwise the rest of this episode is really good, emotion, really good tension, and I love the final conversation that Optimus and Megatron have with each other once they're cured of the Hate Plague, where they talk about trust and they need to make sure they truly trust each other to make their partnership work. And then we get the really sweet moment where Optimus tells Megatron that he trusts him with his life, and Megatron says the same thing, and then they sort of shake hands, and then all the Terrans give little awe faces at them. One of the best moments of the show is a big Megop shipper. I really like this episode, but
I knew it.
What?
Oh my god!
What did he ship?
What's up with these Megatron and Optimus shippers?
He said Mega.
Oh god, please tell me!
People are watching. Another thing the shippers have been doing has been shipping Optimus and Megatron in most continuities.
Or Megatron and Starscream.
They've met. Oh gosh, they've been doing it here. They did it with TF1, and they also did it in Cyberworld 2. They're just shipping for no reason. Luckily, at some point, I have to redo the entire audio log, but I'm going to be debunking the TF1 relationship. So we are sort of getting a sequel to Knockout's Not Gay, but with D16 and Orion.
Again,
I would like to see
it. So because of that,
also we have about 6 minutes left of the video. So
hooray!
I'm going to put Fire and
I
Ice in the really good category, just shy of being a peak episode in my opinion. But what I can say definitely is a peak episode, though, is this penultimate episode of Season 3, which is Episode 6, The Truth Is Out There. This is the one where Robbie, Thrash, and Prowl try to discover the source of the hate plague after they're all cured of it from the previous episode. And that leads them, of course, to finding out the horrible truth that Izzy is a Quintesson shapeshifter, which is absolutely insane.
It's a twist I did.
Like if I wasn't like spoiled on this twist through like a leak that happened with the episode summaries about a few days before season 3 came out, I would have been floored by the fact that Izzy was a Quintesson shapeshifter. That is so crazy, in my opinion. And the revelation it does like destroys Robbie's like whole worldview, where he feels like, oh, like I can't believe I trusted you around my family and all that. You tried to kill them all. How could you do this to me? Did you even love me, Izzy? Is that even your real name? I love how the Quintesson shapeshifter uses their connection to Robbie and like even transforms to Izzy a few times to try and like trick Robbie and like get him to stand down. There's even the point where the Quintesson shapeshifter would have killed Robbie because they transform back into Izzy and pick up one of Prowl's guns, about to shoot him, but about before they can shoot him, Prowl throws one of his like capture devices under the shapeshifter, trapping them. So therefore, they're able to get away with it. I actually really like how Thrash acts in this episode, because he doesn't act cowardly at all in this episode. I actually think he's very season 1 themed in this episode, and I really like it for that thing. Obviously, probably one of Thrash's best episodes in EarthSpark, in my opinion, and because of that, it's going to go in the peak category. Now, finally, that brings us to the finale of seasons 2 and 3 with episode 7 and 8 of season 3, Judgment Day Parts 1 and 2.
Here we go.
This is the big finale where the Quintesson Judge comes to Earth, threatening to destroy it if Robbie and Mo don't give up their cyber sleeves to it, because they believe, as the original creation of Quintus Prime, they are entitled to the power of the cyber sleeves over them. And then we get the whole first episode. I will admit, the first episode has a few problems with it, because I just hate Robbie's depression hoodie he wears throughout the whole first half of the episode, trying to
I hate it too. Why does I'm not being racist, but why does every depressed
he makes it all about him
to wear a hoodie?
Yeah.
Just a question. I don't mean nothing by it.
And also,
just a question.
And also, Robbie, through this whole special, makes it all about him.
Yep.
And it's the reason why it's my least favorite episode of the entire show.
Yeah.
Like, the world is being invaded by Quintessons. This ain't no time to be making it all about you and your problems.
Yeah. Our world's on danger.
Our world is screwed.
Get over his funk of Izzy being a Quintesson shapeshifter, and he carries the sardines in his pocket the whole time. It just looks so stupid, where he wears the hoodie.
We're watching Autobot Sonic do it tier list, and so far he has number 1 admitted that he ships Optimus and Megatron, and number 2 wished that Bumblebee and Breakdown have a kiss at the end of the show.
Oh, yeah. Prince is very aware of Autobot's son. Remember me and him were talking about it one time? He's his favorite YouTuber. No, I'm just kidding, Prince. Is he joking?
No, he wasn't joking. No, he wasn't joking at all. No,
he is flipping out.
He was not joking, man. Trust me. I can tell when someone's joking. He was not joking then. No.
Yep. The EarthSpark community is definitely one of the worst parts of our fandom.
Yeah.
Like, we'll accept any fandom except EarthSpark fans. We kick them out. We don't like them. They go in the loser table.
Also, guess what? 1 week from today, EarthSpark Season 4 comes out, Prince. So, if you're willing, I would love it if you could be free that day or the day after, and we can all watch EarthSpark together.
Who knows? Maybe we can have a discussion stream about the whole show as well.
Yeah.
I would like it.
How we feel about it and also rank
Prime.
it.
Oh, sorry, not me, you, Prime. Me, you, and yeah, rank it. But I'm just saying, like me, you, and
Prince.
what's his face? Prince,
Oh,
you've
man.
seen everything. You not want to be a part of it? Come on, man.
We suffer together.
He doesn't want to be a part of D to the B.
We suffer together.
The revelation. He's not ewing about watching the show. He's ewing about D to the B and whether or not he wants to.
Ew, a stream with D to the B?
Yeah, no.
Oh,
You're
God.
definitely invited.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
If you want to watch it this
Yeah,
weekend.
I think me
Next
and Mark will definitely have a discussion about the last episode. I really don't want to watch it, but are you gonna force me? Oh, you're not getting out of it like Prime.
No.
did.
No. No. You're not getting away with it. No, you're not getting out of this. Hell no. Hell no.
Over a cyber suit. I think it would have been fine if like Robbie was just wearing the hoodie and like he loses it when he gets the cyber suit on. But no, he wears the hoodie over his cyber suit. It just looks so stupid. Though there are quite a few good parts with this first episode, especially Jawbreaker had hashtag with I believe Optimus, Prowl, and Bumblebee heading inside Terratron's body to get the Cyber Slayer, as well as Aftermath and Spitfire.
I'm sorry. The way you said Optimus, Prowl, and Bumblebee, and like he said it so quickly that I thought he said Optimus Prowl instead of Optimus Prime for a minute. I was about to correct him, but then I realized, wait, no, he's just lifting them off.
There's too many
bodies from
S-tiers.
Starscream.
There are.
Starscream tries to
I agree. No,
Prince.
dude. So his thing right here.
I agree.
The all right here.
I agree with you.
Here is a 5 out of 10. Or was it good moments? It was one of these two. Was it a 5 out of 10 tier?
I would put it all on the lowest button.
So dumb.
Bargain with the Autobots, saying that he can help them battle the Quintesson Judge, but not before hashtag stabs in the back of the Cyber Slayer, knocking him out. And I thought this would be the last we'd seen of Starscream, but apparently, according to the Season 4 trailer, where we see that Mandroid is taking over his body, we're going to see more of Starscream, and I hope that Starscream gets a proper redemption arc, or at least doesn't, like, die. The one thing I just don't want Starscream to die in the Season 4 finale. If he goes back to jail, so be it. I would just prefer if Starscream gets a proper redemption in these final 2 episodes of Earth's
creepy as hell
for it in that regards. But overall, they get Spitfire and Aftermath's bodies back. Then we have the meeting with Robbie and Mo meeting with the Quintesson Judge after Twitch and Thrash get in prison. They have to fight all the Quintesson executioners and the Sharkticons as well. That leads us into episode 2 when Nightshade and Cosmos manage to revive Aftermath Spitfire by putting their bodies in the Chaos Storm with the Cyber Slayer. Prowl nearly dies doing this, but then Megatron saves him and revives him, which leads us to the really sweet moment where Prowl hugs Megatron, finally like accepting him as an Autobot, which I think is really good character building for Prowl.
Wrong.
And then we have the final getaway where Robbie, Mo, Twitch, and Thrash tried to escape the Quintesson Judge's ship. They get shot down and Twitch nearly dies in the process, so therefore Robbie has a cyber sync with Thrash and Spitfire. We have the final battle where Mo, Aftermath, hashtag Nightshade and Jawbreaker all cyber sync with Terratronus to give her this awesome armor to cut the Quintesson Judge's ship in half, killing the Quintesson Judge. It's such like an amazing, beautiful final shot. I think the final fight with all the Maltos and Autobots bad.
Yeah, the Hate Plague is dumb in every reality, in my opinion. It's just as a
I have no opinion about it. I don't care really. I don't care.
It's a plot line that nobody really cares about. It's only appeared 3 times. Like that shows you how much people don't like it. It was in G1, it was in Beast Machines, and it was in this show.
Yep.
Battling the Quintessons was really cool as well. I don't think it's as strong as the finale
One more minute
as Last Hope was in season 1, but it definitely is like a really entertaining finale in my opinion. So because of that, I believe Judgment Day belongs in the very good category. And so there we have it. This is my entire tier list on Transformers Earthspark Season 2 and 3 episodes. My peak episodes are Spitfire, which is Season 2, Episode 6, and then for Season 3, we have Episode 1, The Need for Reed, Episode 4, No Soldiers Left Behind, and Episode 6, The Truth Is Out There. And then my only episode I didn't like, really, was Episode 7 of Season 2, The Imposters. Other than that, though, Seasons 2 and 3, for its faults, still I had a lot of fun with this season, and I'm very excited to see what these final 2 episodes of Earthspark have with Season 4, and hopefully it will be a very satisfying conclusion to what has been my favorite Transformers show of all time.
He is a shill. I agree. He's the king of
shills.
Be sure to let me know what your tier lists are for Season 2 episodes down below. Feel free to share them in the comments. I would love to hear your thoughts on them anyway. If you like this video, please like, comment, of course, subscribe.
I dislike.
I've already disliked.
I disliked him.
I will dislike it after the stream.
Why were there a bunch of people who just liked it right now?
I don't know, man.
Legit, Mark's screen just pops up, and then the like button just goes. Like, why'd it go up?
The next thing I will do after the stream is disliking this video.
That's our mission.
Right.
Dislike.
That is our mission. Fuck shot. Jetfire.
Yeah. I think that's it for this episode. The pilot.
I like it. Really fun.
Very fun.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next week with or next month with the next episode of the Transformers Guard. This was fun. And we'll try to plan things out a bit better and not be late.
And see you by the next Cyberworld reviews.
I had to wake him up by calling him.
Yeah. But at least while you wait for the next Transformers Guard episode, you fans are going to be eating good because the Earthspark Season 2 Part 2 review is coming out in 2 days.
I am excited. I'm excited.
All right.
All right. That's it for this. See you next time.
Bye. Next time.
Was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Thanks for coming on.
Indeed.